Hi guys, welcome back to the Birds Party channel. Today I'm going to share with you some easy DIY ideas for a strawberry themed farmhouse decor. Since we've been at home so much these past few days, I've been crafting a lot and I wanted to share with you guys some easy fun ideas that you could craft with your kids, by yourself to pass the time, because they're perfect for decorating a home, to style a tea tray, to decorate a kitchen, a coffee bar, or even to create a beautiful centerpiece this season. So I hope you enjoy the ideas and feel inspired to have a go at home in some of these craft projects. With that being said, let's get crafting.
So for my first strawberry themed farmhouse decor, I'm going to be making some felt strawberries, and I'm using some scraps of felt that I had at home, the strawberry templates that are designed that you can download, and I'll leave the link down in the description box. You're gonna need a Sharpie, pair of scissors, you're gonna need some hot glue, and you're also gonna need some thread. I'm using embroidery thread here in red and in yellow, but I also ran out of yellow later on. You see I'm using white as well, and some polyfill to fill these strawberries. So the first thing they're going to do, you're going to print and cut your template, and like I said, the link will be down in the description box so you can download for free for this project. And then you're going to trace it onto the red felt and cut it off. Obviously, if you don't have red felt, you can use some red fabric as well. You can use like polka dot fabric, or any other red fabric that you have available at home. And then you're going to close up the first part of the strawberry, which is the semicircle, and you're going to use some thread to close the sides. And at first I used the thread, as you can see, but then I decided to use hot glue to make it quicker as well, and it works just as well, as you can see, and you get a really nice finish too. So once you've closed the sides, you're going to take some thread or use the same thread to do a running stitch on the top edge of the strawberry shape, as you can see here. So a simple running stitch, and you'll be able to then at the end pull this shut to close the strawberry shape. Then when you've done that, do not cut the thread off. Leave the thread hanging, and then fill the strawberry with as much polyfill as you can. Obviously, if you don't have polyfill at home, you can use stuffing from an old teddy bear or an old pillow and use that as well. So when you've finished filling the strawberry, you'll be able to pull the string or the thread to be able to close the strawberry, and then just do a couple of stitches on the top to secure the whole thing. Now, to add detailing to our felt strawberry, I'm taking a contrasting color thread. So I started using yellow, but like I said, I ran out, and in the end I used some white thread, so no big deal. And I started doing the seeds of the strawberry. So basically you just poke it through, pull it to the top, as you can see here, to just make your little seeds. Obviously, if you're using a fabric like red fabric with white polka dot, you do not need to do this step. You'll get the polka dots looking like the seeds. So also if you're using like gingham fabric or fabric that's pattern, you don't need to do this step. Obviously, you guys, this is a time-consuming step, I'm not gonna lie. Adding the seeds takes quite a while, especially if you're making quite a few strawberries like I did. But you know, we have a lot of time on our hands at the moment, and the whole point of these crafts is that you pass the time and enjoy yourself creating something that takes your mind off of things. And then once you're finished with all the strawberries, you're going to take the leaf template, which is in the kit that I said that you can download for free. The link will be down in the description box once again. So you just trace that onto green felt or green fabric and just cut it off. To make these strawberries, I started off with some really nice soft felt, but then I ran out, and obviously we have to use the supplies and crafts that we have in our stash and do not go out to buy anything new. So I then used what I had to hand, which was like a stiff felt, but it still looked really nice and really cute. And obviously at this stage you just hot glue the leaves on top. You can add some stems if you wish, and more detailing, or vary the colors of the felt leaves. Now for our next project, I'm creating a tier tray, and I'll be decorating that with my felt strawberries. And for that I'm using a couple of trays that I had at home. These are metal trays, and I bought them a few months ago exactly for a project like this. So I've been eyeing up these trays and I bought them. One is smaller than the other. Obviously, if you haven't got the exact same thing, you could use trays that you already have at home. You could even use plates, and you can spray paint your plates. As long as one is bigger than the other, I think you get a really nice result. For my particular trays, I decided to keep them white because I wanted to give them that enamel farmhouse look. So I spray painted my grey tray matte white, and I needed quite a few coats of that to make sure it was nice and white. Obviously, one of the trays was already white, so I didn't need to do any painting to that. And obviously, feel free to swap out the colors to suit your own taste, your own decor, or whatever paint that you have on hand. Now, to give my trays a kind of farmhouse look, you know, a little bit aged, a little bit distressed, I just used some black acrylic paint and a foam brush, and I added some detailing to the edges. I don't like it when it looks too distressed, but obviously this is a personal preference, so you do what you like, whatever suits your taste. So here I added very little paint, and then I just used a paper towel to wipe off most of the paint and just leave a little smidging of paint very lightly, because I didn't like it too distressed. But obviously, you know, like I said, you do you. Now for the pillar or the center of my tier tray, I'm using this IKEA candlestick which I had at home. You can see it's quite old and has a little bit of a crack as well, so no big deal. We're all striving for an aged look anyway. So I took some more of that acrylic back paint and I just added detailing to the edges of the candlestick or the candle holder. Once again, wiping most of the paint off with a paper towel. Obviously, like I said, once again, if you like it more distressed, feel free to just add more paint. And to assemble my tier tray, I'm using a high temperature glue gun. Obviously, if you haven't got one, you can use a combination of a strong glue like super glue, E6000, Gorilla Glue, and a just regular glue gun with the regular glue stick, and that'll work really well as well. So the first thing you're going to do is to attach your candle holder to the bottom of the large tray, make sure they're centered, and then you're just going to repeat the process and attach the smaller tray or smaller plate on top. And the next strawberry themed farmhouse decor is not really a DIY. I basically just framed some really pretty strawberry farmhouse signs which are for sale in my shop at birdsparty.com, and I'll be sure to leave the link down in the description box so you guys can grab the same prints. These look adorable decorating a tier tray, but it will also be so pretty for a kitchen, dining room, for decorating a mantle, or anything else you like. So to decorate my tier tray, I just used my signs there, a little candle and some galvanized buckets and a little watering can filled with some faux leaves and flowers and my pretty little felt strawberries. And obviously the styling of a tier tray is up to you, whatever decor pieces that you have, but here are some ideas to help inspire you to recreate this look at home, whether you're decorating a tier tray for your kitchen or a coffee bar or even a lemonade bar, or whether you're decorating a table centerpiece or just fancy some seasonal farmhouse decor to decorate your home. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like this kind of content. And if you're new here, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button so you're notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.